Tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome everyone to tonight's timely and very lockdown-friendly event. My name is Hugh Campbell from the University of Otago, and I am the host of this Energy Smarts virtual town hall meeting. The most oft-repeated phrase in the world at the moment is that we live in extraordinary times. The reason we keep repeating that phrase is because it is 100% true. While in my lifetime I can recall 3 to 4 similar moments when a crisis overwhelmed and dominated New Zealand life for a significant period of time, none of them quite felt like this one. There is a sense that things have changed irrevocably, but we just aren't quite sure exactly how widespread or deep those changes are going to be. More recently, the thoughts of a lot of people have turned to how we might plan and act to make sure that this crisis turns us in a direction that is positive and points us towards previously unthinkable goals. How do we achieve unthinkable things? How do we make hidden crises and challenges visible and tangible? I think that our progress towards a more sustainable future for Aotearoa New Zealand has happened in 2 important ways. There are long struggles and there are sudden crises. For the many activists in this gathering, you'll easily recall some of those long struggles to make previously unthinkable things real. Put your mind back to a small group of environmentalists who took on the might of the Ministry of Works and fought to stop a hydro dam drowning pristine wilderness in Manapuri. Or to a brave woman who led a hikawoi for over 2,000 kilometres around the North Island and arrived at the steps of Parliament to declare not one more acre of Maori land will be lost. Or the more recent eruption of activism by our young people, declaring that their generation shouldn't have to pay the price for the fossil fuel consumption of previous generations. All these struggles started with views outside the mainstream and progressed through a long struggle to achieve important aims. A new legislative framework for hydro dam development, a new body of legislation changing the status of the Treaty of Waitangi at every level of government, a bill setting the target of zero carbon by 2050. But alongside these long struggles are sudden crises and moments of rapid change. Think back to a single moment of terrorist attack when the Rainbow Warrior was sunk that led to the sudden broad-scale acceptance of a nuclear-free status for our country. Or of the collapse of a viewing platform 25 years ago yesterday at Cave Creek that instantly changed the status of health and safety regulations and is now having its echo a quarter of a century later when we confront the ghastly consequences of a volcanic eruption in a site of rapid commercial tourism development. Or a share market crash in 1987, which punctured the hubris of Kiwi speculators and overnight halted the destruction of heritage buildings and their replacement by tasteless mirror glass towers in the heart of many of our cities. These were moments where significant things happened because of a sudden crisis. Pundits tend to talk about these as black swan events, highly improbable things that change the way we view the world. Some, however, are talking about them as black elephant events. These events actually aren't improbable. They are the elephant in the room that is bound to happen someday. We just don't know exactly when and where they will occur. COVID-19 is one of these black elephant events. We knew that pandemics were becoming more likely for a range of reasons. We just didn't know exactly when and where this one was going to happen. So, how do we respond to a black elephant event? As the instigator of this event, Scott Willis wrote in his brief for the panel, COVID-19 has given us the opportunity to press the reset button. How can we ensure cleaner, cheaper, smarter power? How can we build better to deliver urban renewal, shelter for the vulnerable and affordable, adaptable quality homes? What will our transport systems, industry and agriculture look like as we work towards our zero carbon goals? To help us answer those questions and the many others that I've received over the last couple of days, we have 3 people uniquely qualified to act as black elephant herders or riders or trainers